Commander, we have arrived at Jump Station. Mechs deployed, Commander. Hey everybody, this is my 5th video, and I'd like to share with you the things I have learned over the last 5 or 6 months since I started playing Battletech in the campaign setting that Randall has posted on in this group. First thing, when you're on the defense, it is best to stay on defense. If you have to fight, make sure all and any units close by can aid or help your assault plan. Okay. If recon tells you that a bigger force than what you have is opposing you, then withdraw to a place where garrison forces can help fight the battle. If forced to attack, a larger force, nitpick at it and keep the battle at long range. Never charge head on into the cone of death. Okay. If your flanks are failing to block, then get small and draw the enemy closer to you, to your main line of attack. Basically, withdraw your forces that are flanking out and get them back in with your main force so you can cover those forces. And most of all, use all means of attack you can gain. If you are playing in a part of the Battletech era where you can use alt ammo or covering fire, use it. Everything should be available for you. If it's available for you, put it in and put it to use. Now, there are 8 little sub-rules for when you're actually in combat. All right. Number 1, gain the high ground or gain good cover for your units. That should be self-explanatory, and everyone should already know that. But you'll be surprised how often when I started, I failed to do so. If your attack is working, keep pushing. Don't change up your assault. Something else that I had made errors on when I first started playing. I would allow my flanking units to continue trying to flank and totally miss an opportunity of bringing them in and forcing it down the throat of my opponent. Don't waste ammo on useless shots. Well, that's kind of hard to explain, because if you have forces out there and they're able to hit you from long range, then those long range missile carriers, for instance, are not useless shots. You just have to think wisely of when to shoot and what to shoot. Number 4, watch your flanks. I've allowed people in the past, Randall especially, to come around the flank and start taking out my long-range missile carriers, which has seriously hampered my defense. Of course, I turned my imp on those flanking forces and took care of them quite simply, but not before he had taken 2 out of my 4 LRM carriers out of the fight. Try to get the 6 o'clock kill. Force your opponent to turn his back. Obviously, there's less armor on the back. This is for CBT, but it also can apply for Alpha Strike, because you can hit it on the back and it has to literally make a move and turn before it can hit you in return. Now here's one that I've had problems with since I've learned it, because it didn't make sense at first. If an enemy charges forward, don't run. Run right at it. In other words, if the bull comes charging, take your sword in hand and charge at it and stick the sword in the bull's neck like the matador does in Mexico and Spain in the bull arena. Okay, never extend yourself from your support units, and make sure if you need to, you can withdraw. In other words, leave yourself an avenue of escape if things go bad, and always make sure your support units can actually reach you or you can reach them. Opening shots should be one-on-one to start spreading the damage. That I've always known, but it's something that people really don't think. Obviously, in the clan era, you can literally, with Zebegrin, or however you pronounce that word, you can seriously have one-on-one battles between mechs. Now, an intersphere error when you have lance versus lance, and lances will team up to take out the strongest member. You got to remember, you need to spread the damage, because eventually you have to take all your opponents down. If you have to gang up all your mechs in order to take out that long-range imp that's doing that long-range 5 points of damage at a shot in Alpha Strike, well, then you got to take out that imp. Don't allow yourself to think these are the only rules. These are just some of the rules that I've learned to run my game by. It's not the easiest thing. I've won some, I've lost some. I've been defense force and attacking force, and I've been able to complete missions and to gain PV and still not lose any reputation, and it's continually gaining reputation. I've been having fun playing this campaign setting with the rules that Randall put out. Currently it's version 2.15. Take a look at it, and come join us one day at Critical Hit Games. That's all I have for you today. This is my 5th recording, and I hope y'all are enjoying these.